Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summary channel. In this short update we're going to discuss events that took place during the previous 10 hours. The Russians are saying that during this previous night of the local time they made another attack of missiles, attack on the town by the name of Achakov, and they made another attack in direction of the south of Kherson area. When talking about Achakov, the Russians were using the flamethrower systems TOS M1, and as we know, as we discussed during the previous videos, that the Russians managed to upgrade their missiles for those systems, and now the range of their missiles is more than 10 kilometers, something around 12 kilometers, and this gave opportunity for the Russians to attack this Ukrainian port that Ukrainians are using for the marine operation in this area, to attack this port with the flamethrower systems. Furthermore, the Russian sources are saying that during the previous night of the local time, the Russians attacked with the guided bombs the area in the south of Kherson. They still haven't provided any info about the losses of Ukrainian side, but I believe that these losses would be included into report of Ministry of Defense of Russian Federation. From the Ukrainian side, we can say that during the previous night of the local time, the Ukrainians made another shelling. They started shelling Donetsk this morning, somewhere at 7 a.m. of the local time. The Russians and Gorlovka as well. For now, the Russians still haven't provided information about the loss among civilians, and I believe that maybe within the next few hours we're going to receive more updates about that shelling. Furthermore, the Russian deployment map brought us a lot of updates from Donetsk front line. First of all, they're saying that as a result of storming operation of Mariinka, the Russians managed to establish control over the south industrial area, this one as we discussed in the previous video. And furthermore, according to Russian deployment map, now the Russians established control over the forest, over this forest that located between Krasnogorovka and Novobakhmutovka. When talking about the Western sources map, they show better progress in this area, and the Western source map says that the Russians entered Novokalinova and Beta Agro Invest, but the Russians doesn't confirm this information. They're still saying that the Russians on the south part of the railroad station that splits these two towns. Furthermore, the Ukrainians published another video from Bakhmut, from their last fortification in the western part of Artyomovsk, in this residential block. They published the video how the soldiers were passing by in this area. As you can see that every single building in this area has been already damaged, and that there are a lot of ruins in this area. Some buildings are destroyed and so on, and as you can see, the Ukrainians can't feel them safe walking in this part of Artyomovsk. So I believe that means that the Russians got very close to this town, and now they have possibilities to attack this area using artillery and missiles attacks. The Russians are saying that during the previous night they published another video of their attack in direction of Sporna. They were bombing this area heavily. As we know that this is like a Ukrainian checkpoint in this area that they're holding since the beginning, maybe even of July or June of the previous year. And that's it about the short update. Military Summer channel reminds to condemn any violence in Ukraine. Thank you for watching, subscribe to my channel, put your likes, join my Patreon, and have a good day. Bye bye.